The Gita's ageless and universal message expresses the divine truth in an all-encompassing manner. The Bhagwad Gita, also known as the Song of the Spirit, is the teachings of the inner soul and is intended to be sung continuously till the end of time. It is the divine communion between human beings and their Creator. This is the realization of truth passed down by Krishna himself. The Gita's 700 short verses contain vast wisdom that unites the fundamental principles of all great holy scriptures throughout the world. The Gita contains all of the known and unknown knowledge about the universe. The Gita has been understood and applied on all levels of spiritual striving and human endeavor, sheltering humankind with their different kinds of natures and needs. The Gita will illuminate the path to God, no matter the level one is on the path leading back to the Supreme. Understanding the yogic symbolism in the Gita. In the ancient tradition of scriptural revelation, the ancient sacred books frequently combine history with symbolism rather than making a clear distinction between the two. Prophets would use similes to convey complex spiritual truths by selecting examples from the daily lives and events of their period. Without being explained in words that everyone can understand, divine profundities would be incomprehensible to the average person. When prophets wrote in more obscure metaphors and allegories, as they frequently did, it was to hide the most profound insights from uninformed, spiritually unprepared minds. The Bhagavad Gita contains Lord Krishna's remarks to Arjuna, which are both a profound text on the science of meditation, oneness with God, and a manual for daily life. Alongside Arjuna, we are guided step by step from a mortal consciousness of weakness and doubt to divine harmony and inner peace. The secret of Bhagwad Gita, spiritual conflict and ultimate triumph in daily life. The universal message of the Bhagavad Gita speaks of the cosmic conflict between good and evil, not just one particular historical conflict. Life is seen as a series of conflicts between matter and spirit, body and soul, death and life, ignorance and knowledge, disease and health, transitoriness and changelessness, temptations and self-control, and discrimination. The devotee should examine his everyday mental and physical behaviors to ascertain how much of his life is controlled by ignorance of the ego and bodily consciousness, and how much of the divine nature and wisdom of the soul can manifest itself through him. Through certain spiritual and psychophysical techniques and rules, meditation is the process of developing and stabilizing awareness of one's true nature, allowing the soul's consciousness to replace the ego and the frail hereditary of human consciousness. Everybody must engage in their own personal Kurukshetra battle. It's a battle worth fighting, one that must ultimately succeed due to the divine design of the cosmos and the enduring bond between the soul and God. According to the sacred Bhagavad Gita, the devotee who learns to heed the inner wisdom of the spirit like Arjuna, via the unwavering practice of the divine science of meditation is guaranteed to achieve that victory the quickest. Every person should regularly practice meditation to hone his mind in such a way that he can carry out his everyday duties while yet remaining mindful of God. The Bhagavad Gita's message from Sri Krishna is the ideal response for this day and age. Performing one's action without getting attached to the results is the duty of humans, and non-attachment to one's desire and worldly material wealth is the true path to God realization. The moderate, middle, and golden path that Sri Krishna promotes in the Bhagavad Gita is suitable for both the worldly person and the most ardent spiritual seeker. The Bhagavad Gita is a book of universal self-realization that introduces us to our true self, the soul, showing us how we can evolve from the spirit, how we may carry out our righteous duties on earth, and how we may return to God. Following this path would be their salvation.